Hello and welcome to this preview for the Magic Sponge, the podcast specifically designed for the grassroots game. There is no VAR here, the Premier League does not exist in this universe, and no traitors will be tolerated. No pros or semi-pros, this is just for the purists, the grassroots lovers. So join my co-host and I as we talk and share stories about the grassroots game that we've experienced and other people have experienced. And then every week we'll pick a different issue to look into and see how that impacts on the grassroots game and how that might differ from how it impacts on the pro game. We'll focus in on a sport and see how that sport looks like at the grassroots level and have a guest on from that sport to talk about their experiences and the problems and solutions they've had to come up with, which will be a fascinating conversation. This podcast actually started as a BBC competition to find a new podcast, and we got quite far, but they decided that they had enough sport podcasts on their roster and we would disagree with them. Because the grassroots is special. There are millions of us that give up our time, our money, and put up with quite a lot, to be honest, to keep sport going. And it's something that's really special. So we feel that it's something that's worthwhile doing. So we'll actually leave you with the 3-minute demo that we had to do for the BBC. And if you like it, great. And we'll hope you listen along. And if you don't like it, well, balls to you. We don't need you. We have plenty of people that will listen. Ourselves, for one, and our mums. And, well, you don't need anyone else. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoy our little demo and you'll be listening along soon. Enjoy. Hi there, I'm Magic.
Leaving me as the sponge.
And this is The Magic Sponge, the first and probably last podcast for grassroots sport. So let's go out in style.
For those who don't know where the name comes from, it is a homage to the most important and usually only bit of first aid kit in the amateur game. We're talking sponge and we're talking bucket of normally freezing cold water. Cut head, sponge. Broken leg, bring out the sponge. Brexit, well, some things even the sponge can't fix.
Kudos for going for homage instead of homage. That's
Here to please, man.
This is the proposed home for that 30 million strong army of people playing, organising and supporting grassroots sport across the land. And for me, I've always loved sport, far more than it's ever loved me. Basically, for 20 years, it has physically and emotionally abused me on a daily basis, and for some unknown reason, I get up wanting more.
I hear you. I mean, personally, as a proud Englishman, I like the tale of the underdog, the outside bet, the loser.
Oh, steady on, sponge.
I hear you, but I just feel that there's a real lustre to stories at grassroots level, the Himalayan pitches, the changing rooms with only 2 walls, the Saturday afternoon where a postman, baker or bin lady can become Lionel Messi or Paula Radcliffe.
Without the peeing on the street. But the thing is, there are countless podcasts out there for the professional game in various different sports. But grassroots is a different universe to the pro game, with its own bubbles of community across the land, with no place to come together and share the ups and, okay, let's face it, usually downs of their passion.
I hear you there, Magic. And given the chance, there are many weekly features that we would like to do, such as an honours board celebrating the unsung heroes, who's the best at bringing on the half-time orange slices, maybe a bloopers reel to share funny mishaps you just don't see in the pro game. Like the time that me and Magic many years ago tried to book a pitch for a Sunday League game, only to turn up to find that the local carnival was still present, and we had to play the entire game with the hooker duck stall taking up the entire left wing.
I forget about that. I have images of that at the Stratford End.
Yeah,
that's what I'd love to see one day.
Doesn't happen, does it?
No, but most importantly, it gives the stage to cover an issue each week, like diversity, funding, facilities, retention, and so many other, that each of which impact each sport in a different way, and all of which impacts those sports differently to how they impact on the pro game. And this is ours and many others' daily, lifelong passion. And we feel it's time to give that silent majority their own digital clubhouse. This is Ellen Ripley, off the Nostramo, signing off. Which is the nerdy way to finish.
What better way can you think of there?
Hey, look, we have 4 seconds to spare.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to exactly cut us off at...
Nah, not